Welcome back everyone, it's Robert Hall, and in today's video I'm going to give you a look into the entire lineup of Godox lighting. Now I have made a ton of videos covering the Godox lineup, but every day somebody inquires about this system for the first time. I decided that I needed to make a new updated system overview so that people could easily decide which is the best flash for them. As always, if this video ends up helping you out, please hit that like button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. Let's quickly talk about the biggest benefit of this system of flashes, and that is the fact that it all works together. Every transmitter, every speedlight, every monolight that I'm about to mention in this video goes together, works off the same radio equipment, and can be used to control one another. This includes features like manual control, TTL, high-speed sync, and zooming when they are available on the device. So for controlling this entire system, there are three transmitters: the X1, the XT32, and the XPro. The X1 or X1-T was the first to launch. It can control up to 5 groups of off-camera flashes and is TTL and high-speed sync compatible. It does have a hot shoe on top, but I do not recommend putting another flash on there, but if you need to, it is an option. Next is the XT32. This was an alternate design released shortly after the X1, and it features a more slanted display that's a bit larger, but there is no TTL option. The XPro is the newest transmitter from Godox. It can control the power of up to 5 different groups, and it is TTL and high-speed sync compatible. This has a slanted display just like the XT32, although it is much larger. And the interface and handling is really improved over the X1 in that it has independent buttons for selecting each group, so you don't have to scroll in between them, and there's just more buttons overall to access all the features. It's also the only one with the TCM feature, which is for converting a TTL signal into manual. Now the X1 is limited to 5 groups A through E, however the XPro and the XT32 both have access to the groups F and 0 through 9, which are used for legacy Godox equipment. So now we get into the flash equipment, which can be very confusing given how vast the entire system is. We're going to talk about speedlights first and then go up from there. There are 6 speedlights in the Godox X series. There are the TT350, the V350, TT600, TT685, V850 version 2, and the V860 version 2. The TT350 and V350 are mini speedlights that are designed to be more balanced with compact DSLRs and smaller mirrorless cameras. Both of these lights have TTL and high-speed sync. The only difference is that the V350 is a little bit more robust and it has a lithium-ion battery instead of the 2 AA's that power the TT350. The V350's lithium-ion battery allows for faster recycling and a longer shooting capacity. The remaining 4 speedlights are all full-size and have the same output. The TT600 and TT685 are AA speedlights. Okay, so anything with a TT means it's powered by AA's. The V850 version 2 and V860 version 2 both have lithium-ion batteries, so anything with a V has a lithium-ion battery. That lithium-ion battery recycles full power in 2 seconds, which is a huge benefit to the 4 or 5 seconds that you get in full power out of the TT685 or TT600. Now, why is there 2 of each? Well, the TT600 and the V850 version 2 are manual only. They do not have TTL. However, they will do high-speed sync when used off camera. The TT685 and the V860 version 2 have TTL, have high-speed sync, and the high-speed sync can be used even when it's on top of your camera. All 6 of these speedlights are capable of triggering either other speedlights or any of the Godox X series lighting products that we're going to continue going over. Next is the Godox AD200, which is by far the most popular product from Godox. It's designed for off-camera use only as it is not mounted to the hot shoe. It's so popular because it's roughly the same size as a speedlight, although it's 3 times as powerful. And it's also TTL and high-speed sync compatible. Unlike the speedlights, the AD200 is not brand specific, so you don't have to get a specific model to match up with your camera and trigger. It's also the only Godox product that offers interchangeable heads, a Fresnel head for using with speedlight modifiers, and a bare bulb omnidirectional head that you can use for softbox or any other monolight modifier. Additionally, there is the AD-B2 accessory, which allows you to combine 2 AD200s onto a single mount for double the output. This is by far my favorite Godox lighting product because of the power for the form factor. I recommend this for anyone who needs a lot of light output but is working without assistance because they're so portable and easy to manage on your own. The AD360II is next, and this is an older, larger, but a little bit more powerful of a portable option. Now, while the light itself has roughly the same footprint as the Godox AD200, it does require a power pack and cable to trigger it, so there's a little bit more bulk when using it. Now, the best option for mounting both the AD200, AD360 version 2, and I'd argue Speedlights as well, is called the Godox Bowens S-mount adapter. This will allow you to use any of the lights that we've mentioned with both umbrellas or Bowens mount modifiers. And it'll keep your speedlights way more secure than mounting them by the hot shoe. Next up is the AD600 series. This is a full-size monolight with an attached battery. There are two versions, both with manual control and high-speed sync. However, the AD600BM is manual only, and the AD600B adds TTL. Has a Bowens mount on the front for attaching modifiers, and this light is the most powerful of the portable on-location options that you can get from Godox. It's best suited for those who are frequently working in very bright conditions. And it has a great battery that will fire up to 500 full power flashes. Now, it is a hefty light at around 7 pounds, so if using that type of weight outdoors seems concerning to you, then you can get the remote head, the H600B, which is an optional accessory. It's a 1 pound Bowens mount with just the bulb and then a 9-foot cable that attaches to your AD600 body. That way you can mount the AD600 lower on the stand, and it acts as a counterweight to your modifier on the top of the stand. There's also an H1200B accessory, which takes the power from two AD600s and puts them into one 1200 watt bulb. Now, the last popular accessory is the AC adapter, which allows you to connect your AD600 to the wall if you're looking for something with all-day power. This brings us to our last and most recent release from Godox, which is the AD600 Pro. This light improves on the previous AD600 in a number of ways. It recycles full power in just 1 second as opposed to 2. It has a significantly more powerful LED modeling lamp. Its improved bulb and head design produces a more even light, and it has a stable color mode which reduces the color variation between flashes for those who need it for color critical work. Unlike the other AD600, there is only one version of the AD600 Pro that has TTL and high-speed sync. There is an AC adapter accessory that's available, however, currently the remote head is not available as of yet. It's expected to come out pretty soon though. Now, the biggest pull to this system is the fact that every flash has a built-in receiver, meaning no cables, no receivers, no receiver batteries to check, nothing like that. However, if you're looking to integrate older Godox equipment or non-Godox equipment into your lighting, there are a few options. First is the X1-R receiver, which has both a shoe mount and a synced port so that you can attach any other type of light. And when attaching a speedlight to it, you will get TTL manual control and high-speed sync. There's also the XTR16 and XTR16S, which are bridge receivers. These are designed if you have half older legacy Godox equipment and then half new Godox equipment. This allows you to sync up those previous generation ones with your current lineup of triggers. The XTR16S is compatible with the V850 and V860, and the XTR16 is compatible with all the old AC strobes, as well as the AD180 and AD360. Yeah, there's a lot of model numbers in this video, I know. That covers all of Godox's on-location monolights, speedlights, receivers, and triggers. But there's even more to the Godox X series. Godox also has 17 AC-powered strobes that are designed more for studio use. Now, they have various sizes and power levels and features. However, one thing is consistent in that they all have the built-in receiver, just like the location lighting. If you're interested in those, you can check out this video to learn more. So I hope this video was a great introduction into the Godox X series. If you want to see more about specific devices, I have tons of videos covering a majority of their products. Please like this video if it helped you out, comment with any questions, share if you think it'll benefit somebody, and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos from me. I'm Robert Hall, and until next time, keep on shooting, YouTube.